After my freshman season, well, I ended up dominating completely. At least individually. I ended the season with 24 interceptions. But clearly, that didn't mean anything to the team's success because we still ended up going 6-6. So we weren't even good enough to get a bowl game. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting to lose that much in my first year going to Pitt. And to be real, I don't know how much we could really improve going into next season. So I just feel like it's best for me to go ahead and enter that transfer portal because I'm trying to win now. And now when it came to the transfer portal and what team I was going to go to for my sophomore season, I really ain't have to think too much. I already had my mind made up. I decided to take my talents to Oregon, where me and these beautiful uniforms can strive for greatness. I don't know, man. I feel like this was the best decision I could have made. Y'all let me know, though. And now, for our first game of the season, we over here at a neutral field playing against Georgia. And now look, I already know my guys back at Pitt, they not happy with my decision. I ain't gonna lie, man. They just gonna have to go ahead and get over it, because I'm trying to win. Now, in terms of my teammates, they just gonna have to get over it. But as for my family, they was really hoping that I'll probably go somewhere near Texas, somewhere near home. But with this move, I'm still up north, but I'm on the other side of the U.S. But I let my family know that just because I made this move don't mean I won't eventually go back, to Texas before my college career is over with. It's just that there's two things I want to be able to do this season. One, get Oregon their first national championship. And two, I want to break my own pick record, which is at 24 right now. I know I can get more than that though. And because of that, I actually got a third goal. I want to be able to catch a pick in every single game this season. And the thing was about last year, we didn't have a conference championship. We didn't have a bowl game. So we literally just played 12 games and I ended up getting 24 picks. This year, being on Oregon, I already know we're going to be able to play way more games than that. We're going to make the playoffs. And I'm already starting this season off with an interception. Bro tried to test me over the top and I'm getting my first one as an Oregon Dub. Y'all already know, I had to throw up that O real quick for the one time. We're going to have a real good season this year, I can see it. But I need to calm down real quick, come back to earth. Because a play like this is unacceptable. I allowed that receiver to get past me, and he threw that thing right over my zone and got a big touchdown. I know y'all just saw that celebration this receiver just did after doing that to me. Ain't no way I'm letting that slide. Almost came down with that pick, but bro had his hands on it too. With 20 seconds left in the first half, we're up 20-14 right now, and they're at least trying to get a field goal. But after this sack right here, they're getting pushed back. And with 12 seconds left in the first half, it's 3rd and 20, and they're not close enough to even try to kick a field goal right now. And the quarterback trying to find somebody to get the ball to, try to get a little bit closer, but cannot do it. We're now in the fourth quarter. We haven't scored since the first half, and Georgia got 3 points since the first half. It's really just been a straight defensive game so far. But Georgia has finally found something. They're driving down the field, but this quarterback makes a big mistake. End up throwing a pick to our freshman, right outside linebacker, Braden Platt. What a great play by the freshman. But offense only ended up getting 3 points. It's 2 minutes left in this game, and Georgia, all they need to do is score a touchdown and make the extra point, and we lose this game. But right now, we're looking good defensively. Got them to 3rd and 18, and they're doing a running back screen play, gaining a couple yards, but not enough. But right when we thought we had them, right where we wanted them, 4th and 11, we're running a cover 3. They had a cross route going across the field, and they got a huge play getting the first down and almost getting into the red zone. Now, for some odd reason, I don't know why, but I ended up getting taken out the game. But I guess it was for the best, because we ended up getting that stop and we win this game. Starting the season off right, being a very great team like Georgia, we're going to have a good season for sure. Playing against Oklahoma State this week, they're ranked, but we're at home, so there's no way we should lose this game right here. Oklahoma State, they made their way down the field. Here on 3rd and 5, tried to motion my guy out, and I ended up getting stuck, but when he ran that out route, I got there in perfect timing to knock that ball out. Just elite cornerback skills. And now, with less than 2 minutes left in the first half, we're running cover 3, everything's locked up. That blitz got in there, hit the quarterback, that boy fumbled, and we taking that thing into the end zone for the touchdown. But man, when I tell y'all, that momentum is crazy. Because on this play on 1st and 10, I got downhill, held that dude for my boy to hit stick him. He fumbled, they got the ball back, but hey, that's crazy. We're just out here putting on a show for these home fans. Bro trying to test me over the top, that's not happening. Give me that pick. Not only that, throwing that boy off of me with that pick, and I'm trying to get as many yards as I possibly can. Still got 17 points, and they still got enough time to try to get down the field and put some points on the board. And they getting down the field, all right, getting this big play, and they might at least give 3 points this drive. Yeah, I said 3. But how about a touchdown? Here on 2nd and 10, I'm trying to guard this, and this dude put that ball on the money to the back of the end zone. All I can say is that was a hell of a throw and a hell of a catch. But you already know, I gotta get my get back here on cover 3, just allowing him a one step, just making the quarterback believe he was open, and I'm getting this pick, getting my get back, and I'm trying to hurdle him, and I probably shouldn't have done that. End up getting body slammed. With the score being the way it is right now, 27-13, I know that they're hungry to try to get a big play and score a touchdown. So I allowed them just to step one more time, and I'm coming away with my 3rd pick of this game. And yeah, I'm not that smart of a guy. I tried to hurdle again. I kind of got him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say I did it. I'm gonna say I hurdled. Shut up. And we get out of this game with a dub, a dominant dub at that, winning 41-20. That's how you do it. Especially when it's our first home game of the season, we had to show out for our fans. And I ended up getting 3 picks. Had to get the fans what they came for. This week, we got a rivalry game versus Oregon State. And already this quarterback's testing me. He got lucky this time. He ain't had to pay for it, but he will next time. And I have just been waiting for that next time to happen. But QB started laying off of testing me for a little bit. They're trying to run the ball, get the first down. Couldn't do it. Fell 1 yard short. 2nd quarter now, we still don't got no points yet. They got the ball back, though, here in the red zone on 3rd and 11, running the screenplay. Not getting enough yards for the first down, but they're going to be able to get 3 points on this drive. Unfortunately for them, though, our offense and defense then started to turn up. Now in the 3rd quarter, we're up 14-3. And I have just been waiting for this quarterback to test me again. I thought he was going to do it here, but that line got to him. And he tried to get that ball out and ended up going straight down. With it being 21-3, there's no reason for them not to be putting the ball in the air. But the thing is, he put the ball where I was at, and that just wasn't smart. I've been waiting for this opportunity all game, catching that pick, trying to hurdle. I need to stop doing that. But that wasn't the end of him testing me. This game is clearly over, 40 seconds left, but he decides to test me over the top. Not happening. Getting this pick, securing my 2nd pick of the game, trying to hurdle this dude. I just want to get one in, and bro blocked him out of bounds. I wanted that one. That's fine though, we got the dub anyway. Let's get out of here. We got Iowa this week, and I'm not going to tell y'all why, but I kind of got beef with them. And in this game, I just begged that quarterback to test me. Y'all already know what's going to happen if he do. 2nd and 5, tried to allow this receiver to get past me for a second. And I thought the quarterback was going to throw it, but he didn't. He had a wide open guy right underneath, scoring that touchdown. Offense ended up getting 3 points, leaving Iowa with 40 seconds left in the first half. And this dude is throwing a dot to the other side for a touchdown. But now in the 2nd half, we're up 24-17 right now. It's 3rd and 12, and he did not throw this ball up. I really thought he was going to, because that would have been my pick. But now at this point in the 4th quarter, we're starting to pull away in this game. In 2nd and 17, he's finally throwing it over the top, trying to get it over my head, but he cannot. He did not have the throw power to get over me. I'm getting an easy pick. That wasn't the end of my picks in this game. I'm playing off-man coverage to the inside, and just off the way he was running, I already knew he was running the C route. And even though that route was completely locked up, the quarterback still decided to throw that ball. And now I'm taking this thing all the way to the crib for a 103-yard pick 6. We came out here at Iowa and played a pretty good game, where I finally get my first player of the game at Oregon, getting 2 picks, and one of them went for 6. And with that game, I'm getting my first Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week award. Here in this game against Wisconsin, it's been really defensive. We're only up 9-7 right now. It's the 3rd quarter. Here on this drive, it's 3rd and 3. All y'all need is 3 yards. And they're being greedy, throwing the ball to me, and I'm catching this pick. But then I was stupid, tried to hurdle him and fumble the ball. But luckily for me, though, our defense is just that good that even though that happened, they still couldn't score. And here on this drive on 3rd and 7, we're getting a big sack. 4th and 17, they got to get that ball up. I'm playing off-man coverage to the inside, and somehow I still allowed this dude to beat me to the inside on the slant and pick up this big game. But y'all know how I get down. I got to get my get back. Here on 2nd and 10, I'm playing this cover 3 deep zone. As soon as this dude got past me, the quarterback threw the ball, thinking I was beat, but I'm never beat, boy. Give me that pick, and I'm going to try to take this for 6, and I do, getting past that quarterback for 6. But of course, this game isn't over yet. It's 24-7, so yeah, we already won, but I'm still not done catching picks. He's testing me over the top again, and I'm getting another pick. Give me that. And with that pick, I now got 11 interceptions on the season, and it's the 5th game. I'm on pace to breaking my own record for sure. I mean, especially if quarterbacks are disrespecting me like this, tries to get over my head, but he cannot, and I come away with my 4th pick of the game. Just a dominant performance at home like we were supposed to do. And as for me, y'all know I always deliver. And this time, catching 4 picks with one going for 6, there's no way I wouldn't get both Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week and National Defensive Player of the Week. It was only right. In this game against Northwestern, we're up 14-0, and they haven't really made a big play yet. Up until this running play. I don't know who this dude is, but bro was breaking all types of tackles. Got a big game, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. And unfortunately for them, they kind of needed him to get into the end zone on that running play, because we're not allowing him to do that here. 1 minute left in the first half. It's 21-3, and they're trying to take a deep shot down the field, throwing it to my side. Me and this receiver went up, but nobody even laid a finger on the ball. And for some reason, out of all things they could have possibly done on this play on 3rd and 10, they decided to run the ball, and it actually ended up working. They got the first down and more. And now at this point, since that run ended up working so well, they're not trying to get down the field and at least get a field goal. But testing me is the worst thing you could possibly do. He did that, and I'm catching that pick. And offense, y'all might as well go ahead and get some points with the time we got left. 4th quarter now, and it's still 21-3. Out here in man coverage, and this quarterback didn't even think twice to throw this ball up to me. And I'm catching once again another pick, trying to hurdle him, fumbling one more time. But this time, we're recovering this ball. I really need to stop trying to hurdle. But nonetheless, we continue our pick streak, catching 2 in this game. Going crazy. Here in the 2nd quarter, this Minnesota quarterback is helping me extend my pick streak, basically throwing this ball right to me. We're just completely dominating in this game, but it just makes sense. We're ranked, they're not, and we at our house, and they're finally getting into the end zone. Here in the 4th quarter, finally, I'm getting the ball thrown to me one more time. But to be honest, I was beat. But luckily, my linebacker was standing right there, and that ball went right to him. He caught that pick and took that thing for 6. Didn't get tested that much this game, but luckily, I was able to extend my pick streak. Now, about halfway through the season, I only had 15 picks. Compared to last year, I had 17 through 7 games. I'm going to have to lock in. But with me having 15 interceptions, I now hold Oregon's single-season record for picks. And I now hold the most picks in a single game for an Oregon player with 4. But now I really need to lock in. I need to get 25 picks this season, at least. But now we got Indiana, and we're at home, and we're already dominating in this game. 1st quarter, we're up 13-0. Bro, we're in a curl route. I got there in the perfect time to knock that ball out. It is now 20-0 right now, and on 1st and 10, I'm playing way off man coverage, and he's still throwing this thing over the top, and it's not happening. I got all the way up there to catch that pick, and I'm going to go ahead and try to get this for 6, but I can't. Bro had a pretty good angle on me. And man, just extending my career pick record. I got 40 already, not even done with my sophomore season. And with quarterbacks testing me as much as they've been testing me, who knows how much interceptions I'm going to end up with. Almost had one here, but we both end up having our hands on that ball. And I'll never understand this play call. Here on 3rd and 7, they decided to run the ball, and they're not going nowhere with it. They started off with the ball in the 2nd half. Here on 3rd and 7, he's testing me over the top, and I'm coming away with this interception. And man, I just want to take this thing for 6, but this quarterback just won't leave me alone. I'm trying to hurdle somebody, getting hit out of bounds, but hey man, we got offense in a great position. We end up having our craziest blowout being against Indiana, 41-0. You already know, since I'm not on the same pace as I was last year, I gotta start catching more than 1 pick in each game. Here in the 2nd quarter with about a minute left, it's 13-10, but we need to start pulling away from this game pretty soon. And we can start here with this interception. I'm taking this return all the way to about the 25. 3rd quarter now, we're really starting to pull away. It's 23-10. I'm playing all the way to the inside on this cover 3. The quarterback ended up throwing me this ball, and I come away with the interception, trying to do a spin move on that man, but couldn't get past him. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I really gotta thank the fans for being out here and being as loud as they been and just distracting the other team, because this dude burnt me over the top, but the quarterback didn't see him until it was too late, caught up to him and got this interception. And now, I got 20 interceptions on the season. Let's keep going crazy. 4th quarter now, somehow we still got 23 points, but that don't mean nothing to me because I'm coming away with, once again, another interception. I don't know what's going on with this quarterback, but he just keeps throwing me the ball. And this time, I'm taking this one in for 6. Our defense has just been locking USC up this entire game. They still got 10 points, and he's still testing me over the top. Give me that one, too. That's 5 picks in this game. And not only that, I'm taking this one to the crib, too. Just an insane game by us, winning 38-10. This defense, this offense, we just too good. And me getting 5 interceptions, 2 of them going for 6. This is the most picks I ever had in a single game. And there was no way I wasn't finna get Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week and National Defensive Player of the Week. It just makes sense. 5 picks is crazy. But think about only getting 5 picks, and yeah, I said only, is that if I had one more, I had the most picks in a single game of all time. But I've only tied it. It is what it is. We are now in the final 3 games of the regular season. And we got Rutgers this week, so we got to make sure we dominate this game, because the last 2 games of the season are going to be some of the toughest ones, especially the last game. Now Rutgers, they started off pretty decent with their drive, but I'm finna end it here. He tried to throw it over the top. He underthrew it, and I ended up coming away with this interception. Third quarter now, we're up 14-0. I'm all over this route. Probably could have picked it off, but he ended up getting his hands on it. I had to knock it out. I ended up winning last play, but this time, he's basically running the same route. I wasn't expecting him to do that, and he ended up beating me this time, getting the first down. And then on 1st and goal, they ran an RPO, and the quarterback threw the ball to the other receiver on the other side, getting into the end zone for the first points of the game. But after we got 3, and they just couldn't get down the field at all anymore, we ended up coming away with the dub in this game. We ain't win like I thought we would, but at least we still won. Now this time, I only had 1 interception. But hey man, that 5-pick game I ended up getting definitely gives me a little bit of breathing room just for this 1-pick game. But now, it's the last 2 games, and we got Washington this game and Penn State the next. And we're at Washington for this game, and not only that, it's snowing. This is definitely gonna be fun. Being from Texas, being from down south, I've really barely ever played in the cold, especially snow. I don't think I've ever done this before, but hey, I'll be good. It's 3rd and 4, and for some odd reason, Washington decides to run the ball here. That just was not a smart decision. Great play by a D lineman to get that tackle, prevent the first down. It's the 4th quarter now, 17-10, and I still haven't been tested in this game up until here, and I would have had this interception if my teammate didn't swat the ball down. What are you doing? I really could have ended their drive right there, and this game would be over. Because he swatted the ball down, they'd have made their way down the field, and they're throwing this touchdown, tying the game up. And unfortunately, offense was not able to score, but here on 1st and 10, I'm giving the offense the ball back. Y'all get another chance. I'm taking that pick. Y'all go get some points now. Win this game. And they did not get those points. We're in OT now, and bro's wide open. He's diving into the end zone, scoring a touchdown. We need offense to get in there so we don't lose this game. And they did, scoring a touchdown, and then also scoring on the 2nd drive. But they went for 2, and now all we got to do is get the stop, and this game's over. And I do just that. Bro testing me over the top. I'm catching that pick, and this game's over. We stay undefeated. Came to Washington in the snow and won an OT. What a game. And not only that, I got out of this game with 2 interceptions. Good business. But now, we got Penn State. And the way our conference rankings is looking, we're number 1 right now. And if we win this game, we'll be playing in the conference championship against Michigan. But if we lose this game, even though we're undefeated right now, it'll be Penn State and Michigan playing for that Big Ten Conference Championship. So we need this win right here to not only get to that conference championship, but to stay undefeated for the regular season. Let's ball out. The only bad thing about this game is that we're at Penn State for this game. And y'all already know how Penn State get when you at their crib, especially when they score a touchdown. We ended up only getting 3 points with our drive. We got them 3rd and 17. We thought we had them locked up until this play. They made a huge play, throwing that ball down the field. That's a dot to the back of the end zone. They scored another touchdown. And once again, offense just wasn't able to get into the end zone, not even get 3 points. But we cannot afford to let Penn State score again. I'm coming away with this interception. If you want to score, don't test me. It's not going to happen. It's the 3rd quarter, still 14-3, but they got the ball. And running this cover 3 probably wasn't the best thing to do. I ended up getting blocked, and I could not get out there to try to make that tackle. And then on 2nd and 6, they ran an RPO with a bubble on the other side. He decided to throw it to the bubble. And he ended up getting into the end zone with some good blocking on the outside, extending their lead. We ain't looking good right now. We need to lock in. And I mean, we're not looking good at all. We're down 21-3. Offense just can't find anything at all. And they're scoring again. This is terrible. We're getting blown out. This game right here is just something we're just not used to at all. We don't win every single game this season, and now we find ourselves down 28-3 right now. This is ridiculous. And yeah, we was at Penn State, but still, we should have been able to put up way more of a fight than we did. Lost 28-10. Terrible. But I guess good for me, I keep my pick streak alive. Got to pick all 12 games in the regular season. But with that loss, Penn State ending our win streak, we won't be in the conference championship. Like I said, it'll be Michigan and Penn State. And even though we got a better record than Penn State, we're both 8-1 in our conference record. But since our loss came against them, they are the ones that get to go to the conference championship over us. That's crazy. But I guess on the brighter side of things, I won Defensive Player of the Year. And of course, everything else that comes with it. Best defensive back, all Big Ten, and first team All-American. But now, as for the bracket and the college football playoff, we got Notre Dame in the first round. And whoever wins takes on Georgia. And after losing the way we did to Penn State, I ain't trying to feel that feeling ever again. Because I lost way too much in my freshman year. It's second quarter, nobody scored yet. And here on 3rd and 8, it looked like they was trying to throw this over the top. That ball landed right into my hands. Ending they drive, and the offense can go ahead and put some points on the board real quick. We ain't trying to lose this game too. Offense ended up scoring, but Notre Dame, clearly, this quarterback just didn't learn from his mistake from last time. I'm coming away with, once again, another interception. 14-0 now, with just less than 30 seconds left in the first half. He's testing me again, but this time, he was able to get that ball over my head and get the touchdown. I guess it was only a matter of time. And after that, offense really just hasn't been able to move the ball. Notre Dame scored another touchdown, and now it's a tie game, and they got the ball. They're picking up this big first down, getting down the field. And then they ran a running play to the outside on the other side. And with their amazing blocking, and their receivers was even blocking well, their running back got all the way to the end zone without being touched for the touchdown. But luckily though, this time, offense scored. Perfect timing. With about 2 minutes left in this game, we have to get a stop here. But they're picking up this big game, getting past the 50. But then, right where we needed it, here on 1st and 10, they threw a pick right to Jalil Florence, who took that thing all the way for 6. Perfect timing. The perfect pick 6 at the perfect time. As now, we got the lead, and this quarterback don't know what he's doing because he's throwing once again another interception right to our linebacker. And we end up scoring. So even though I really don't need to be out here, I'm out here to go ahead and get this pick, and I'm taking this thing to the crib. And now, we're heading on to the second round of the playoffs to play Georgia. As I ended this game with 3 picks, a pass deflection, and one of them picks went for 6. But we're going to need that same defensive intensity to show up here in the Sugar Bowl versus Georgia. Now, we started the season off playing against them, and we ended up beating them. We can do it again for sure. We scored first. Now, Georgia got the ball already on our side of the field, handing the ball off to my man, and I'm getting pancaked, and he's getting into the end zone. And I tried to get my get back for what happened last drive here, but quarterback didn't test me. He ended up throwing the ball over the top, and they got a big play almost getting into the end zone. But as they got into the red zone, it got a lot harder for them to move the ball. We got to the 3rd and goal, and the quarterback tried to scramble, got tackled behind the line, and it's 4th and goal now. Kick that field goal. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the season, this is the same guy that burned me over the top when I allowed my first touchdown of the season, and he's doing it here again. I can't let him do that. I got to get my get back eventually. It's the 3rd quarter now. We find ourselves down 23-21, and his receiver ran a slant and stopped right there. And what this quarterback ain't know was how I was trying to get my get back. I ended up getting that, baiting him up. I'm taking this thing in for 6, and we take the lead. They done made their way down the field, and this receiver ended up running a curl route. I'm right there. I'm waiting for the quarterback to throw it, try to jump it, but he decided to scramble and throw this ball out of bounds. Look like they're going for 3. They got the field goal, stopped our offense. Bro tried to throw this ball over the top. I almost got head top, but I had to hit him. Hit him out the air, and he dropped that ball. I guess after that, this quarterback felt like his receiver was going to be good enough to try to make a play on this ball. But it wasn't even thrown right. It went right to me, and now I'm trying to do as good as I can on this return to put offense in a great position. But it looks like I'm getting an easy lane to that end zone for that pick six. Fourth quarter, about a minute and a half. We're up 2 points right now, and I could have had this interception to put the game away, but my teammate just had to be a pinhead and swat the ball. But that's fine though, because this quarterback still decided to test me. Testing me back-to-back plays, that's just not smart. I'm coming away with this interception, and this game is over. Especially because this pick ended up turning to another pick six. Come on, man, we going crazy. We defeat Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. We're moving on to the next round. As y'all already know me, going crazy again. 3 picks and all 3 of them going for 6. Insane. It is Peach Bowl time. And the winner of this gets to go to the national championship. And the team standing in our way is Texas A&M. Time to take care of business. Offense already started the game off, scoring a touchdown. They running the ball to my side. I took the wrong angle, and I ended up having to try to make this tackle. He broke my tackle, broke a couple more, and finally got taken down. And then on 3rd and 3, they tried to run the ball again, tried to just pick up the 3 yards on the run. But our D-line and linebackers got in there, stepped up, and made the big play. We stopped them earlier in this game, but now they're back. And this time on 3rd and 4, running the ball, they got amazing blocking, picking up the first down and almost getting into the end zone. And then on 2nd and goal, that quarterback tried to throw the little flat. But I'm coming in, laying a big hit on that boy. We're playing some pretty good goal line defense here. But on 3rd and goal, couldn't stop him for that last time he got into the end zone for the touchdown. Second half, it's a tied game. And here on 3rd and 4, they tried to throw the ball to my man, but I'm getting there at the perfect time, knocking that ball out, 4th down. And still, our offense isn't scoring the ball at all right now. 3rd and 7, they're trying to test me over the top on this cover 3 zone, and I'm coming away with this interception. Offense, go take the lead now. They did, and as a defense, we've been locking up. We're up 10 points now, less than 2 minutes left in this game, and on 3rd and 3, trying to test me once again. I'm coming away with another interception. Come on now, that just was not smart. And because of our amazing defense, we're now going to the national championship. This is what I came here for. This is why I'm on Oregon. I came here to win a national championship, and now we're right there. We just got to win one more game. And crazy enough, in the national championship, we're taking on a team that if we would have beat Penn State, we would have played in the conference championship, Michigan. And since we ain't get to play Michigan in the regular season, I've been waiting to play them. And since we get to play them in the national championship, I already know this is going to be a very gritty game, very defensive. I can already see it. But so far, it's looking like we're the ones playing the real defense because their offense ain't doing nothing with the ball. As we already got 14 points, and that quarterback just threw a pick. It's tough. And yeah, everything I was saying about this being a gritty game, it's not looking like that at all. We're just completely dominating Michigan right now. Whooping on them boys 28-3. And as much as I want to say this game's over with, there's one thing I still don't got yet. It's an interception. It's the 4th quarter, and I have to get one here. I got to get one before the game's over with. Since they ain't got no choice but to go for it on 4th and 14, they try to take the top off, trying to throw it over my head, but that's not happening. Y'all know how this goes. Finally getting my first pick in this national championship, and now I done had a pick in every single game I played this season. At this point, I could really be sitting down, but I want more picks. If he gonna keep throwing it to me, I'll just keep on getting them. He threw it again, and I'm catching my 2nd pick of this game, and I'm gonna try to take this one for 6, but I'm not able to. Quarterback got me out of bounds. But that's not all. I'm still out here with a minute left. We're up 38-10, but that don't mean nothing to me. I want more picks. He's testing me one more time, and I'm getting my 3rd pick in the national championship. What is going on? And there we go. This is what I came here for. Came to Oregon for 1 season, and we won our national championship. And if you remember, last time Oregon came here, they ended up losing to OSU. But this time, Oregon comes out victorious, winning their first national championship ever. And man, winning this natty, I'm just so happy that my decision to come here did not backfire. I'm a national champion. And in the national championship, I caught 3 picks. That's crazy. Crazy work. Good business. And after that crazy playoff run, I end the season off with 37 picks. That's a lot more than a lot of people get in their career. But now that I got my national championship, I came to Oregon because I wanted to win, and I did that. But also, I had made a promise to my family that after I win the national championship, I was going to come back home to Texas. But what Texas school would that be? I guess we'll just have to find out.